1969, it was the absolute zenith of the American muscle car. Gasoline was cheap, insurance was still looking the other way, and Detroit was locked in an all-out arms race for stoplight supremacy. But while everyone was chasing horsepower, three cars dominated the sales charts. Today, we're looking at the top three icons that owned the streets in 1969. So kick back, relax, and get ready to take a look at the best-selling muscle cars in arguably the best year of muscle car design and style. Coming in at number 3 is the bird that gave the competition the blues, the Plymouth Roadrunner. Plymouth's mission was simple: build a car that could run a 14-second quarter mile for under $3,000. It was a no-frills brawler, bare-bones interior, rubber floor mats, but pure heat under the hood. The formula worked. In 1969, Plymouth moved over 84,000 units, including exports, shattering their own sales expectations, earning Motor Trend's 1969 Car of the Year award. Whether it was the 383 big block or the powerful 425-horse 426 Hemi, the Roadrunner proved that performance didn't need a luxury price tag, at least in those days. Today, for a Roadrunner in decent shape, you'll need at least 50 grand. Taking the silver medal is none other than the 1969 Chevrolet Camaro, with over 243,000 units sold that year. Ask any enthusiast and they'll tell you, 69 was the golden age for the Camaro. It was the final year of the first generation, featuring a sharper, more aggressive redesign that looked fast even when parked. The options list was a dream for gearheads. From the hidden headlights of the RS package to the diverse range of small and big block engines, the 69 Camaro offered a custom-tailored adrenaline rush that cemented its place in history. It was chosen as the official pace car for the Indianapolis 500 in 1969, and Chevrolet produced 3,675 replicas for the public to purchase. Chevrolet also built an ultra-rare 69 ZL1 model, of which only 69 were ever made, featured an all-aluminum 427 cubic inch V8 engine that was officially rated at 430 horsepower, but reached over 500 in real-world testing. Of all the versions of the Camaro, this one is the most elite. In 2020, one sold at a Barrett-Jackson auction, going for just over $1 million. The iconic, beautiful design of the 69 Chevy Camaro has stood the test of time, and its allure hasn't faded. If you like what you see, hit that like button and subscribe to the Neural Auto channel for more great automotive content. Thanks. Now let's get back to it. So here we are, the heavy hitter, the undisputed king of the hill. We've reached number 1, and in 1969, the throne belonged to one name and one name only, the Ford Mustang. The numbers are, quite frankly, staggering. In a year where every manufacturer was throwing everything they had at the street, Ford moved nearly 300,000 units, 299,824 to be exact. To put that in perspective, that's more than some of its competitors were selling across their entire brand lineups. By 1969, the pony car had hit the gym. The chassis grew longer and wider, not just for style, but out of necessity. Ford's engineers needed the real estate to house the monster engines that were beginning to define the era. 1969 was the year Ford stopped playing nice. It was the debut of the Mach 1. With its matte black blackout hood, functional shaker scoop, and those iconic rear window louvers, it looked like it was moving 100 miles an hour while sitting in a driveway. It wasn't just a trim, it was a revolution. Over 72,000 people took one home that year, choosing to trade their suburban sedans for a piece of the high-octane dream. But Ford didn't stop at the street. They went for the track. If you wanted to dominate the SCCA corners, you bought the Boss 302. It was precision-engineered, high-revving poetry in motion. But if you wanted to strike fear into the heart of NASCAR, you went for the myth, the Boss 429, a homologation special so massive they had to outsource the assembly to Carcraft just to shoehorn that semi-Hemi engine between the shock towers. It was a beast that shouldn't have existed, Yet there it was, tearing up the tarmac. From the luxury-line Grande Cruisers to the fire-breathing drag-strip kings, the Mustang offered a version of the American dream for everyone. Its dominance in 1969 wasn't just about sales figures or horsepower ratings. Ford didn't just sell a car that year. They sold a cultural phenomenon, a 3,000-pound piece of iron and chrome that defined a generation. The Roadrunner, the Camaro, and the Mustang. Three different philosophies, one legendary year. These weren't just cars, they were the heartbeat of 1969. Which one would you park in your garage? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more deep dives into automotive history.